Hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Just wanted to end the week with a quick update on a Mint stake share. You see the price here going over 4 cents. And yeah, we'll talk a little bit about Moonshare as well. So real quick, not a financial advisor. Never take anything I say as financial advice. Do decide to jump into Mint stake share, Moon yield, or anything we talk about for that matter. Please do your own research and due diligence. Know that there is risk involved because it's crypto after all. If you're going to get into anything, make sure you have the risk tolerance. And if you do, you should only be putting in funds you can afford to lose. Also, follow me on Telegram. I'll leave a link to that down below. If you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the little bell icon so you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. So, real quick, guys, you can see here Mint Stake Share. Let's take a look at MSS. Nice little pump. Went all the way up to 4.4 cents. It's dropped down back to around 4 cents and going sideways. But yeah, this is what happens when people are jumping into the Moon Yield protocol. They're buying MSS, right? Obviously. And people who already have MSS and perhaps may not be buying it, they're not selling it because they're locking it into the Moon Yield protocol, right? Because they want to earn MUSD. So yeah, I mean the fact that people have to buy it or hold on to it and not sell it, and we don't have to sell the native token because we can sell MUSD. That's good news for the price right now. Of course, nothing's guaranteed in this space. We'll see what happens, but you can see here the price did pump a little bit. I've always said if the price doesn't do anything but go sideways, but we get 2% a day, that's that's huge right there, right? Of course, nobody would be more happier than me if the price goes up. But yeah, I mean, the fact that we get paid 2% a day in this protocol is a pretty cool deal, right? I mean, right now we're making about almost $8,000 per day. And in fact, let's look at here. Right now we have now again the price may move, may go up, may go down. I don't know. Let's just say it's 430,000 at my deposit balance. If I compound, I get 2% a day. That's $8,600 a day, right? Now, got about another 200,000 tokens here. We'll throw that in. That'll probably bring me close to, I'd probably be just a tad under $9,000 a day with this thing on our way to $10,000 a day. And yeah, this is the OG protocol, right? Been around for a couple of months. This is the core protocol. Of course, Moon Yield and maybe some other things that Aaron comes up with, will be part of an ecosystem down the road. But yeah, don't neglect the OG contract. Very, very awesome. Because again, you got to remember, people can't just continue to pull and pull and pull out of this contract because it depletes their deposit balance. The token balance in their deposits go down every time that they claim, right? So eventually people that are just claiming will claim themselves out of the contract, which is a good thing, right? Now, of course, they have the prerogative to do that if they want to, but they're incentivized, or people members are incentivized to compound more than they claim so they can keep earning from this, if that makes sense, right? So yeah, that's good news. MSS doing really, really well. Again, if you want to check this out, there's a B and B side, there's a base side. I'll leave a link down below. And we'll continue to follow the price as we get more and more into Moon Yield. Now, again, like I said before, as long as we're getting 2% a day and there's liquidity for us to sell and we can withdraw. Now, of course, we don't have to sell at this point because now Moon Yield is launched. But of course, as long as there's liquidity, I mean, what more can you ask from a project, right? Moon Yield, let's take a look at Moonshare tokens. Moonshare went from about 35 cents, took a took a pretty significant drop here. Now it's at about 10 cents or so, which is typical, right? It's typical. Anytime there's a launch like this, people that got in on the pre-sale, what do they normally do? They lock in profits, they sell, they dump the token. I'm not surprised. I've had a few people say, "Hey, what do you think about the price dropping the way it did?" I'm like, "Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, that's usually what happens within the first 24 to 48 hours of any launch or any token launch whenever people were able to get it at a pre-sale. Now, right now, even at this price, now again, it'll come back up, right? It may not come back up immediately, but it'll come back up. But even at this price, we're still way ahead. I know for me, we put in 10 B&B, which was approximately, I don't even know what the price of B&B was when we put it in, but it was probably anywhere from $6,000 to $7,000 worth of B&B, give or take, if I had to guess. And even at this price, we're still, the value of our tokens is still up over 10K. So we're still up from where we came in. Of course, it's come down quite a bit, but we're still up and we're earning MUSD, which is the main thing, right? So, yeah, not even 24 hours. Again, this will come back up. We'll it just started. I mean, we're literally not even 24 hours into this thing. So, yeah, this is a cool thing. I had somebody say, well, what do you think the price of these tokens are going to be? Do you want them to go up? Do you want, what do you think? I said, well, obviously, right, we want the tokens to go up, but even if it doesn't go up, the fact that we now have an opportunity to lock in profits and cash out without having to sell MSS, that's the main thing for me, right? So excited for this, needless to say. Awesome launch. Again, people who got in on the pre-sale, obviously this is what people do in crypto, right? I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just they lock in profits and that's what they're supposed to do, right? So again, I'm not worried about this. Like I said before, I'm still up what I put in, and the protocol is working. Now, Aaron has said that there's going to be some tweaks to the UI. It'll be upgraded, but as long as the thing works, I'm good. Of course, we want to have a nice UI, but as long as the thing works, we're good to go. I've made a lot of money with some projects and platforms. They didn't have the greatest UI, but it was spitting out profits, right? So yeah, that's what's going on here. Again, so we'll take a look at Moonshare later on. But yeah, 4 cent MSS, things are looking really good. And we are on our way to 11 million token stake. This will be at a half a million worth of USD soon, I would imagine, if it keeps going the way it's going. Um, yeah, check this one out. I'll leave a link down below, just a quick one here, just to kind of recap the launch and give you my thoughts, show you what MSS is doing. We'll catch you in the next update video, guys. As always, do your own research, do your own due diligence, risk capital only. Follow me on Telegram. Peace.